Hello, my dear friends. This is Ivar Kristoffersson and a quantum astrology report from me for the 13th, 14th, and 15th of June. I selected 3 days this time because today, the 13th of June, the Sun is at 22 degrees in Gemini, conjunct, that's together with the fixed star Mintaka in the Orion's belt. And tomorrow the Sun will be conjunct with Alnilam and the 15th with Alnitak. Those 3 stars is a belt, and it's nearly exactly 1 degree between those 3. And of course, the symbolism was the overlap between the dark to light, the transmutation, the alchemist for the Geminis, for every one of us here on Earth to all and everywhere in the universe, to transform the dark into light. There's much more symbolism for the Orion's belt and for the pyramids. The pyramids are describing the position and the placement of the Orion's belt stars at the time where the pyramids and the Sphinx were built, the age of Leo. I will come back to that in another video. As you know, I'm very passionate about this quantum astrology and numerology. I have been interested in astrology since the 1980s, 85 or something. But it was first when I found quantum astrology in February this year, the founder, Mary Matu, and her channel Sun Soul Astrology on YouTube. That was the real click to see the beauty and the power in the symbolism for self-knowledge. As we are quantum beings, we are connected to everything. Everything is here now. Past, present, future is now. So we can travels in dimensions and travels in times if we like. Be secure about yourself. And therefore, we can also change the timeline of Earth. And you know about the big flooding, the catastrophe of Atlantis. And one of the real big opportunities now is to heal that catastrophe. Here and now. And everything is here and now. Yeah. We also have this that we observe, and the quantum field is infinite possibilities occurring, and when I observe one, I break the wave and I see my realities. It's much more complex, of course, but that's the function. That's what's happening. So everyone watches their own reality. So we can change our thoughts and emotions to change ourselves. When we change energy, everything changes. When we change inside, everything outside changes. So this is the work we do. And thank you so much, because I know that you that listen to this have done a lot of work, as I, during especially the last years, but all our lives. Great task, great challenges for great people. Today, then, the moon is in Aquarius, and also tomorrow, and the 15th, I think it will be going into Pisces, late the 16th or something. The moon in Aquarius is a little more detached, also in Capricorn, than the moon, for example, in Cancer. The moon is our emotions, our quantum intuition, and I am so much Cancer in my natal energies. I love emotions. I love this beautiful world we have to be able to feel, but it can really be too much. So detachment from emotions, to be able to observe yourself, is very important. And with the moon in Aquarius, you have that opportunity. Clearly, you have it everywhere, but it's easier when the moon is in Aquarius. Aquarius symbolizes the quantum room, everything, as also the ruler of Aquarius, Uranus, and the 11th house. We are now heading into the age of Aquarius, as you know, and that is the quantum room making this work individually to transmute everything on Earth to a better place. We affect everything, as you know. We live in the old, the duality, the illusion world of Pisces, and going into this new reality. I take the positive octave of Aquarius, because that's the transformation. Uranus is a key player here, and just now, it has been 4 weeks, there is a grand trine between Uranus, now I think it's 27 degrees of Aries, with the North Node in Leo, 26 degrees, and Saturn at galactic center. Saturn is 24 degrees, galactic center 26 degrees. This grand fire trine, like this, 120 degrees each. It's not like this, it's bigger, but I symbolize it like this. That trine is giving a lot of possibilities, fire possibilities, and it's easy. A grand trine is a very easy flowing energy, but you need to recognize it and take your will and power into it to make it work. And the North Node is the North Node in late Leo now, just recently went in there. It's our humanity's destiny right now, from Aquarius to Leo, from the quantum room, the individual world, to the Leo, the king, the expression of ourselves. Yeah, on stage, out we go. Don't we? Yeah. And this is then connected with the Saturn at galactic center. Saturn describing together with the Capricorn and the 10th house. It's describing the quantum life path, the quantum laws for this reality. And this is written now. Every 28th year, Saturn is at galactic center. And has been going over and then now retrograde and going to pass over again. Galactic center, rewriting the script behind this reality. We have a script coming from the galactic center with zeros and one numbers. And Saturn has already changed. The Earth has already changed. It's time for us to catch up with that change. What we have hoped for, believed in for so many lifetimes is here now. It's time to take that in me, in you, and be it. We also have, during these days, a grand air trine between the Mercury in Gemini. It's 13 degrees, I think, now. And then 13 degrees in Libra, it's Jupiter, has just gone direct. And 13 degrees in Aquarius, where the moon will pass. It's a rather quick grand trine, one day a little more, but it's giving a lot of air to this fire. It's burning. Yeah, a lot of positive energy to change, to come out. We also have a beautiful sextile between Mars in Cancer, 6 degrees something, with Venus in Taurus. Venus is the ruler of Taurus. It's the common self, the quantum, self-worth, wealth, quantum grounding, to make the Aries I am seed to grow. It's this time of the year, everything is exploding in beauty with all the flowers, etc. So it's Mars sextile Venus. It's a lot of sexual energy, and this time it's also a lot of intimacy, as Mars is in Cancer. Our quantum intuition, but also our quantum emotions, the unconscious. Cancer is also the lineage in quantum astrology. It's the lineage to other stars. Many of us here now are star seeds from many different regions in the universe. We are here to assist. I am one. I am Elohim, the Hades. I'm also Lyran, Vega. I am Pleiadian, and a lot more. I've really been around. I'm just integrating that knowledge. Speak out Arcturus, Sirius, and Aldebaran, the royal fixed star, in opposition to Antares in 9-10 degrees of Gemini, is my natal sun position. So it's time to illuminate, to be ourselves, and be patient with yourself. I try to be it with, I'm not very patient naturally, but I try to be, because it takes time. I'm so passionate. I think this quantum astrology, and I will expand it to quantum numerology. Yeah. I also love numerology and sacred geometry, etc. But it's giving so much self-knowledge, and it's so good to be able to observe yourself and get to use the transit positively and transform from a worrying, doubting state to a self-confidence, a trusting state. That will change everything. So this time is also an opposition between Sun and Saturn. So it's a kite also with the grand fire triangle. And this opposition can give outside resistance to you. Has given to me reflection of something I had to look at and change. But it's also this connection with the galactic center and Saturn, and giving us, with Orion's belt, a great opportunity right now to feel the new Earth, the new way of living. We are creating an alternative way of living with the age of Aquarius. And this is such a big activation. It has been so much activation this year in so many ways. Portals are open. I hope you feel and use it to jump dimensions, jump timelines to improve your life in your way. Everyone has an individual way of meeting this. It's an activation now of the Orion star seeds from the Orion star configuration. They are very logical and great administrators, etc. They need proof. It has been an activation of the star seeds from then Elohim, like me, and the Pleiadians in the late Taurus, etc. It will soon, in 7 days, I think, the sun will move into Cancer. We will have that beautiful, wonderful, emotional, quantum unconscious connection with everything. And there is, in the late Gemini, it is Betelgeuse. It's one of the most important fixed stars. It's a great magnetic sender, and it's so big. And then in Cancer, of course, we have, among others, Sirius, and we have Castor and Pollux, etc. in the late Cancer. These times are wonderful. I thank you for being here with me. I hope you use this as a knowledge for yourself to improve yourself. Thank you and be well.